Hello, friends, and welcome to Wednesday, July 8th, week 3, lesson 3. We are cruising right on along through summer school, so let's get started. Today, our what, why, and how. What are we doing? Well, we're doing math. We're focusing on rounding to prepare you all for middle school because iReady says so. No, just kidding. iReady says that this will help us move forward. You are going to know that you are successful today when you feel comfortable and confident with our warm-up. And then on your own, when you're working, when you feel comfortable and confident that you are passing lessons, that you're not just spending time on there, and that you're not just starting new lessons and not finishing them. So yesterday I gave you the problem that there are 55 countries with deadly spiders, and these dudes who were researching this said, we need to round this to the nearest tens place. They were looking for their nearest tens place in order to be able to record their research. And we said it could be 50 and or 60 because looking at the number 55, it's 5 away from 50, 5 away from 60. It is smack dab in the middle. Both 50 and 60 are the nearest tens place. What if, now this is talking about that building that we were talking about yesterday in class. What if I ask you to move it out to the hundreds and I say there are 789 countries, which is honestly probably more accurate, with deadly spiders. And I say to you, big idea. What are you being asked to do with the number 789? You are being asked to round to the nearest hundredth. So 789 rounded to the nearest hundredth. We are going to have to look at 789 a little bit more closely. So you need to ask yourself, what are the hundreds I am choosing between? Well, 789, you know you're choosing between 700 and the next highest hundredth, which would be 800. So we know that 789 minus 700 is 89, and then we can figure out pretty easily, either by doing 800 minus 789, or trying to figure out 789 plus what equals 800, that 789 is 89 numbers away from 700. 789 is only 11 numbers away from 800, which means that 789 is closest to 800, or rounded to the nearest hundredth would make it 800. So this is what we reviewed today in class. What is next for you? So we're going to talk about what is next for you as well as what expectations I have for you for summer school. So expectations for work time during summer school. I just want to talk briefly about this. Whether you are in class or you are watching this video after class because you missed class, that's fine too. The expectation is that we are meeting together in the mornings for half of our class, or about half of our class. So I have sped these videos up quite a bit so that they don't take you as long if you are watching them on your own. But if you are attending class, we are able to have discussions. We are able to take things a little bit more slowly. And our group instruction lasts for about 25 minutes. The rest of the class then, the last half an hour, you are expected to be working on one of these 3 tasks. Whether you are continuing to work on the diagnostic test, you are working towards finishing the diagnostic, you are working in My Pathway, or you are working on a teacher-assigned lesson in iReady or the lesson in Google Classroom from week 2. You are expected, if you are doing this at a different time, to set a timer for yourself and make sure you are working for roughly 20 to 25 minutes on a lesson or your diagnostic. If you are doing this during class, I'm giving you time that could be large group instruction. I am giving you individual work time to work on your lessons. So you should be using your time wisely. By the end of the week, let's think about this. If I give you 20 minutes every day, and we have 4 days in class, you should have 20, 40, 60, 80 minutes. 80 minutes in iReady by the end of the week at the minimum if you are attending class every day and you are using the time that I'm giving you to work in iReady. You should have a minimum of 80 minutes at the end of the week. Some of you are really far from reaching that goal because you are taking your time either logging into iReady or you are allowing yourself to give into some of the distractions you might have at home. So our goal for next week is to really work hard on making sure that we are on task for the time that we are assigned to be in iReady. So until tomorrow, goodbye, fifth graders.